couldn't even say that.
No disrespect to Ben Affleck.
Oh, yes. The ballast balls in the ocean. Wait, what is that? People are inviting me to a Google Hangout. Should I join?
No.
Yeah, no, but you don't understand. I'm getting a video call from Patrick McSwaggerson.
Yeah, no, don't.
I definitely just clicked it. I don't know if I'll regret
I'm
that.
glad you did, because that's a very Brian Brushwood move to do. Something's glittering. Should I completely derail the show to go look at it?
Hey, shiny.
Right. Good job, Swagger. You jerk. All right, what do we got? Are we going to call this ballast balls in the ocean?
People are calling, asking for Rape the Podcast.
No.
No? Is that a no?
No.
How about nonsense, silly boy nonsense?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
How about Icon? How about Facebook.com/Don't Trust Andrew Main?
The sassy lady crabs. Silly boy nonsense is pretty good. People are asking us to break down the video of Run DMC's
I'm already putting the kibosh on me doing a video breakdown.
I made
a promise that I would not do a video breakdown tonight.
All right, wait.
I'm out of the game, Brushwood.
To whom? Who do you feel the need to make a promise to? Like, Justin, I got to tell you, man, you got to stop with the video breakdowns. And then it's like a smash cut to like, I was bored from the video breakdowns, and I'm never giving them up. To whom do you make that kind of promise?
Listen. How about you take a wild guess at who wouldn't want me here an extra 45 minutes?
Okay, all right. I thought whoever that person might be, I was like, why would that person, assuming she's female, be ashamed of knowing that you do video breakdowns?
No.
Yeah.
It's nothing about what's happening. It would literally be if I was playing ping pong for 45 minutes.
Got it. All right, let's talk it ballast balls or silly boy nonsense. Silly boy nonsense. It's got to be silly boy nonsense.
Remember when I was telling Justin the title of the A&E show, and then Justin suggested what it could be called in Korea.
I forget this. What did I say it could be called in Korea?
Farting Magic Boy.
Oh, yes.
Farting Magic Boy.
Yes. No. I was pointing out that no matter what the show is called, it will rely on what happens on screen, which is awesome. So it could be called Farting Magic Boy in Korea, and it will still be amazing.
All right. This is NSFW episode 202, recorded on October 29th, 2013. Silly boy nonsense.
All right. On this episode of NSFW Show, we are joined by Andrew Main. He of Don't Trust Andrew Main on the A&E Network beginning this January. We discuss the launch of Night Attack Live, some strategies of what we're doing with Night Attack going forward, as well as a horrifyingly embarrassing old clip where Justin Young and Brian Brushwood have a really awkward interview. It's all coming up on this edition of NSFW Show. Glug, 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 glug.
Glug, 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 glug.
All right, here we go. This episode of NSFW Show is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website, portfolio, or online store. For a free trial and 10% off, go to squarespace.com and use offer code NSFW10. And ProXPN. ProXPN is a virtual private network that allows you to use the internet the way it should be, anonymous and unfiltered. for 20% off your new account. Go to proxpn.com/twit and use the code NSFW. And hover.com. Hover is the reliable domain name registration and management service that's simple, honest, and easy to use. For exceptional customer support and 10% off your new domain name, go to hover.com/NSFW and enter the offer code NSFW. I'll tell you what I haven't seen in its full glory, Brian, is the new Jackie Hearn joint.
Oh my God, have you really not?
No, because I had to do a bunch of stuff at the Go game, and then I had to get in the car and drive up here.
Get ready to have your brains explode out of your butthole.
Hey, hold on, guys. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt, but looks like you just displaced young up-and-comer Marshall Mathers.
Boo!
What?
Yeah!
Although I do believe that is the non-deluxe version of the album. But in your face, Eminem.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Yeah, bring it. You want to bring the comedy?
We love gays.
And specifically, we love, whatever, Vagina Paul, something, Elton John.
Speaking of gays.
Hey, y'all, it's me, the Ad Dragon.
Now, the Ad Dragon, how is it that a Southern Belle dragon came to read ads in new media?
Oh, you're too kind.
No, is it like, did you always want to be in broadcasting?
Well, you know, when I was just a bitty dragon, I always knew that if I hollered loud enough, somebody pay attention, and I just had stopped doing it.
But the important thing is you didn't just shout to be heard. You shouted like you stuck to the copy points, and you made advertisers happy with your ad reads.
Well, you know, I try to do my best to make sure everybody gets their money's worth.
Tell me a little bit about the first time you ever read an ad.
Well, you know, when I first read an ad, it was when I was no more than 4 years old.
Uh-huh.
And I was at a mill.
A mill?
Yeah.
Were you podcasting at a mill?
Mills are very popular in the South, Brian.
What kind of mill?
Stone mill.
Okay. And they had need of a podcasting ad dragon.
Well, you know, podcasting hadn't been invented yet.
So what did you call it back
It was
then?
only 2008.
What did you call it back then?
Well, you know, what we called it was just kind of getting the news out.
Getting the news
So
out.
the mill owner came to me and said, Ad Dragon, how about you come get the news out?
Okay.
There's a bit of a shorthand. Brian, listen, it's a bit of a different culture where I'm from.
Okay, when you're at a stone mill and the guy comes and says, "Hey, Ad Dragon, I want to get the news out."
Yeah.
What's your first response?
Well, my first response is, all right.
Well, okay, so you
I
walked
was
in.
hesitating, though. I hope that you picked it up. It was not a slam dunk.
So what? You didn't want to get the news out?
No.
Were you ashamed of the news?
It was.
Did you not think you had the talent?
There was some bad things going on at the stone mill.
Wait, did they touch you inappropriately?
No, my heavens to Betsy Boogity Bee, Brian. No.
I'm sorry to intimate
He
such a
touched my
thing.
brother.
Okay, so after touching your brother, what was the news that he was touched your brother or touching your brother?
Well, no, I mean, obviously that's not what he wants to get out there.
Okay.
He's not going to give me a piece of paper that says, Ad Dragon, did you tell the cops that you saw me touch your brother?
It seems
That's not a good idea for him.
that's a good point.
What are you thinking?
What
Goodness gracious boogity bee, Brian.
what did he ask? What news did he ask you to get out?
Stone mill sale tomorrow.
Well, how did you record this?
I did.
And then and how did it go?
It went like this. Stone mill sale tomorrow.
See, I like the way you stayed on message. You made the sponsor happy.
And yet I didn't tell the cops that my brother was touched. And Brian, this is a deep shame that I carry with me
Do you think
to
this?
this day.
Do you think is this part of your
Goodness
fastidious?
gracious, boogity bee, Brian.
Now, Ira, we've never interviewed you in a direct capacity. Usually, you are an invaluable guide to send us in the right direction. You keep us from getting ourselves in trouble. Where did it all begin for you?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on the show.
Right?
You guys are doing a great job.
Are we?
Hilarious stuff.
Great.
I mean, the pedophilia, probably over the top.
Okay, okay, so you should
Yeah.
not.
No.
Should we do something about it?
Do me a favor, when the final album comes out, when the ad dragon says that a mill worker touched his little brother, we need to change it to light patting.
Like a light pat, like pat him on the back.
He light patted his brother.
So he would say, the stone owner light patted my brother.
You're doing great already.
Okay, so.
You're doing great. You're a genius, Brian.
Okay. Any other notes so far before we move on?
No, I'll tell you what. Keep smiling.
So why don't you sing us the captain's tune? My name is Captain.
My name is Captain Sir Morgan. I sailed the 7 seas and went down on a girl named Shabini. I am a guy dressed like M. Bison. Somebody's gonna put my face on a rum, and they are pretty dumb. We're done.
That needs to be our official out. Is we're done.
We're done.
Boyob.
By the way, and also, if you go ahead, we're going to send out another email blast with that link to Daphne. Daphne, the gamer girl, joined us.
The complete audio to, if you go to schwood.com/nightattack, you will get a little bit of this.
I'd like to do a few interviews with.
Have you heard the R.L. Stein interview, Andrew?
No, that's of the 3 things I said to take down from the cloud and to have ready to listen to. That's one of them.
Dude, what's up
So,
with that?
and by the way, for anybody who's listening right now, if you download it off iTunes or Amazon, really, for whatever reason, that track got screwed up on between here and there. So we are giving that away for free, right? Schwood.com/nightattack.
Yep. I believe the links are there at nsfwshow.com/album as well.
So you can get that track for free. It
How
will
much?
be repaired on iClouds. What was that?
How much did you say that was?
Free. $0.
Free.
Okay, so where do I send the PayPal money to? How much is this again?
No PayPal. You're about to get some. In fact, I'll play it right now. It's free.
Square?
It's free. No.
some important people.
No square.
Okay, hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a rare and distinguished honor to have truly one of the great literary legends of our time.
I'll say this. I think this actually might be my favorite track on the entire thing, I'm
And
gonna
you're
leave,
giving it away for free.
Yeah, for free. And in fact, I'm gonna leave the camera on us because I want to see Andrew react to it. I thought it was pretty good.
If you read anything of import published between 1991 and 1998, then you probably read one of the works by famed Goosebumps author, ladies and gentlemen, R.L. Stein.
Hello. It's me, I'm R.L. Stein.
R.L. Stein. Now,
Yes.
What's R.L. Stein? Do people call you R.L.?
No, many of my friends just called me Money.
Wait, what should I call you?
I don't have a lot of friends. That's a joke. I live alone, Brian.
Well, I hear about this. You have a palatial estate.
I do.
And I assume all this money came from Goosebumps.
Many Goosebumps and many of my other works.
Wait, you had other works?
Yes, Brian. Honestly, as a reviewer, I believe you should be embarrassed by not doing your research.
I'm sorry. I only
I've
know
written
you
many works.
before or after Goosebumps.
Both.
Oh, well, let's go back. Like, what's your latest book?
My latest book is called Dead.
Dead. Now, how's that? Like D-E-A-D?
Dead twice.
So the word dead, D-E-A-D.
No, it's just called Dead twice. With the word twice.
Wait, but dead twice?
No, it's called You Say It Dead, but it's spelled dead, comma, twice.
That seems like a challenging thing. Did you
Viral marketing, it's huge with the kids.
It seems like it was on a
The
hard
kids
sell.
love it. I know what the kids want.
Clearly, you're the author
I'm R.L.
of Goosebumps.
Stein.
Now, take me through dead twice. You say it twice? I'm trying to get the title
You know
right.
you're embarrassing yourself
I
right
am,
now,
I am.
right?
Sorry.
I've made my way all the way down here to give this very rare interview.
Okay, you're right. So walk us
Normally, I live alone.
through. Yes. Wait. Okay. Take us through Dead.
Dead Dead is a novel. It takes place, a man is named Reggie. He dies. Later in the book,
Yeah.
he dies again.
So he comes back to life.
No.
Wait, how can you die and then die again?
The twist is 2 different Reggies.
So wait, you don't
I
realize.
spoiled it for everybody. I'm sorry. I'm R.L. Stein. I live alone.
Okay, so let's take it all the way back to the beginning. When did you know you wanted to be an author?
When I could spell.
And how old was that?
4.
Right. And did you start writing then?
Yes.
What did you write?
I wrote many books.
You wrote books at the age of 4.
From the age of 4 to 7, I wrote 17 novels.
Okay, what was your first novel?
Dead.
What was that about?
It was about a boy named Reggie. He died.
That's the whole book.
No,
I'm sorry. Then what?
because you find out he has a twin named Reggie. Who doesn't die?
Sounds very familiar to your latest book.
I draw inspiration.
Okay, I know, I understand. So you started writing these books. What were some of the other famous titles? Did they get published?
No. From the ages of 7 to 17, I wrote over 400 novels.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And did any of those get published?
No.
What were some of the titles?
Slime.
And that was about.
Slime.
Right. Okay.
It was about a man named Slime. He died.
Okay.
And that was it.
And any other memorable works?
Well, of course. I mean, it was right around then that I began to formulate the thoughts for the Goosebumps series.
Oh,
Any Goosebumps fans in the house?
in the house.
I'm hip with the kids.
Okay.
I've studied the children
So what was it?
from
What was
my estate.
from?
I have a telescope.
Okay.
I watch them.
Yes. Do you learn a lot?
Oftentimes, it's a comical telescope that stretches hilariously from the edge of my estate to my hot tub.
So you sit in your hot tub
I do.
and watch children with your telescope.
Well, that's not all I do. Before you mischaracterize it,
I'm sorry.
I'm also naked.
Sorry.
I drink port
Yes.
and smoke poorly rolled blunts.
That's quite a lifestyle.
I've never learned how to roll a blunt, Brian.
How many years have you been trying?
14.
So what was?
Before that, I just smoked out of a pipe. Stein gotta get high.
So at some point, you come out of your prolific 400 novel phase, and
Yes.
lightning strikes, and you have the inspiration for Goosebumps.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Well, I was getting out of my hot tub one day.
Did you already had a hot tub?
Yeah, this was not in my estate, of course.
You were at someone else's estate.
No, I was on a golf course. They had a hot tub in the club area.
And were you a member?
No.
And so you were trespassing.
It gave me the idea for my first Goosebumps novel.
Oh, really? What was it?
Yes. Golf course breaker inner.
And it was.
It was about a young boy
Okay.
who broke into a golf course.
It did what?
And then was haunted by a ghost.
Called.
Reggie.
How did that one do? Was it immediately published?
Scrapped.
Oh, you threw it out.
I went to the publisher and they said, this is a great title. We can make a mint on this. But this Reggie thing is weird. So I scrapped it.
And what did
And
you do?
Brian?
Yes?
I've regretted it ever since.
Oh, okay. So you're still chasing that Reggie dream.
Which is why I have an announcement.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting news. R.L. Stein is about to make an exclusive announcement right here in Utah.
My name is R.L. Stein. I live alone. I would like to announce that the Reggie Chronicles will be published this fall.
It seemed like there's a bit of a hesitation. Maybe people are unfamiliar with what's so great about the Reggie Chronicles.
I've been writing about Reggie for over 40 years,
Yes.
Brian.
He dies a lot.
Many times.
Yes, all right.
Other times he lives.
And his cousin dies.
Only to die.
Okay. So when
Later in another book.
okay,
I
so
don't want to give away the ending. But Reggie fans better be wary.
how many books are going to be in the Reggie Chronicles?
13.
And it begins with
Today,
is the first book.
I'm writing it as we speak.
Now that's amazing. You're on stage. We're talking. You're taking mental notes. This is creepy.
Sorry, I was a paragraph ended.
Yeah, okay, sorry. All right. So you're already. So it's not written yet. You just have it sketched out.
I
in your
write
mind?
it in my mind. And then when I retire to my hot tub,
Smoke your blunt.
calm down. I pour myself a nice glass of port.
Yes.
I swirl it around. And I just whisper to myself as I exhale the ragged tearings of my poorly rolled blunt. And I say, Reggie, what adventures do you hold for me today?
I guess we'll find out this
And
fall.
I encourage everyone to do the same. My name is R.L. Stein.
Ladies and gentlemen, R.L. Stein.
I'm very high right now.
That would be a great title for a new book. Reggie says, I'm very high right now.
I would like to point out that R.L. Stein did an AMA and definitely was told, I'm R.L. Stein and it's my job to terrify kids. Ask me anything. And
I'm R.L. Stein. I terrify kids.
ask me anything. And he says, please, I don't want to live in any of my books. Spare me. And Shiftlock Zero says, you live alone. You're R.L. Stein. If there's any chance R.L. Stein actually read those
Stein's on
words.
Twitter, and it would please me greatly.
Give him that
if
track.
Everybody tweeted him, Stein gotta get high.
No. Give him the link. Schwood.com/night attack. Schwood.com/night attack. And, or tweet him the exact link. Hang on, let me. Schwood.com/night attack. Like, if you look at it, you can see there's that's the link. So whatever it is I just played, copy link address.
Apparently somebody
Expect
in there
a
says
letter
that
like to
from
do
the
a
lawyer
show
every
interviews.
morning.
Wait, what's that?
we show
Nothing.
up when you Google R.L. Stein.
No way.
Although that might be just for somebody, just like the personal results.
This is RLSTEIN, guys.
Totally different R.L.
Totally
Stein.
different.
Man. Nope. I typed in attack under R.L. Stein's name, and it went to
Well,
attack
somebody
under-
click on the picture that people are putting in the
go to images.
chat there.
No shit. Dang it! Oh! What? Somebody just cursed live on Twitch for the first time ever. That's why we have a whole bit around this. I'm looking at images. I don't see anything. See a lot
Can I
of-
tell you how amusing it is that how a bit like that becomes so automatic?
God, there it is.
You just go into it and out of it without a hesitation.
Oh my God. R.L. Stein, are you live on the phone?
It's me, Brian. I'm R.L. Stein. I live alone. I'm calling
need
you
some-
from my hot tub. I hope the bubbles aren't overtaking my
No,
voice.
no. We hear you well. We actually have you paired with the famous magician,
I'm sorry.
Andrew
I was
Main.
exhaling the blunt that I'd rolled
Right.
poorly.
Right. Are you a fan of magic, R.L. Stein?
I love magic has factored into over 70,000 books I've written.
Okay, so we actually have the new star of A&E's show, Don't Trust Andrew Main. He's available right now, and we have him on the line. Andrew, are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here. I would like some video proof, though, that this is R.L. Stein. Like, maybe could you put a photo up in Google Images that says, I am R.L. Stein?
Hang on. I believe I have that here for you right now. I'm putting it on screen. Oh, wait. There it is right there. I am
Okay, I
R.L.
can't
Stein.
actually see the man I'm talking to on the phone. but that sounds a lot like that guy right
Yes,
there.
exactly. So there he is. It says, "I am R.L. Stein." What questions do you have now, Andrew?
No, go ahead. Bring up my actual image.
Okay, all right. This is an amazing moment because you realize that we have two authors encountering each other for the first time. We have Andrew Main, of course, with the breakaway hit "Angel Killer Chronicles."
I've read many of his novels. I find them fascinating.
Wait, wow, so you're a fan, R.L. Stein? You're a fan of Andrew
No,
Main?
I am. I'm game recognized game,
All right.
as they say.
Yeah, no, and so I'll tell you what, Andrew, this is an amazing occasion. You have the opportunity to ask one of your heroes, I assume.
Very
question.
gracious that Andrew Main finds me a hero. Are there any other Goosebumps fans? Go ahead and tweet out #Goosebumps.
Yes. Okay. So as somebody who certainly wants to emulate, if nothing else, the success of R.L. Stein, what do you want to ask him, Andrew?
In his book, I think it was Night of the Living Dummy. I
Yes.
thought that. What was that, Mr. Stein?
I said yes, as in to acknowledge your question.
What motivated you to write a horror story about a dummy?
I was fascinated by actual dummies, and by that I don't mean the wood creatures, but rather stupid people. And I imagined if ignoramuses around the world were instead characterized by wooden figurines, they would maraud around and terrify children as they do in our society. And I wrote that book. Also, I got paid.
Okay. So you're saying like you were fascinated by stupid people.
Sorry, I'm applying my mole.
You're applying your. You're doing great, RL.
I'm very
Sorry,
curious.
my
What is your
mole
writing
comes off
technique?
at times when I spend too much time in the hot tub.
It's all better now. Keep going. You're doing great. What else? What other questions do you have, Andrew?
Well, I'd like to know is, I'm still learning, the best place and the way to write. Could you describe to us your actual writing process? What do you do when you sit down to write?
Very glad you asked. The way I write is quite simple. Number one, I hide under a stairwell so as I am to understand the mind of a frightened child. I then hire 2 Portuguese immigrants to bang pots and pans consistently for over 4 hours while I write the first draft. Each first draft consists of 500 pages. Many of those, over 400, are gibberish, and me just being terrified. One time, in a Goosebumps novel, hello,
Any Goosebumps fans in the audience?
Don't go for the cheap pop, Brian. It's the meaning. I once wrote over 400 pages and just said, please stop clapping. Obrigado.
Obrigado is Spanish for.
It's Portuguese, you
Portuguese.
racist.
All right, that too. What is it?
I'm R.L. Stein. I understand cultural differences. I live alone, and I'm very high.
Yes. So how did that go? You had this book filled with essentially.
I have every book. That's how I write all of my books. At which point the 500 pages are then whittled down to over 40 pages. I then write another 40 in the same factor. I combine all of them, regardless of whether or not the plot connects, and then ask somebody to draw a silly picture of a haunted stairwell.
Now, has that ever not worked for you? Because
No one's noticed yet.
Andrew, do you have any other questions for R.L. Stein?
I'd love to hear him describe some of his peers. For instance, Stephen King. I mean,
Oh,
he writes
yeah.
for grown-ups, but how would you describe him?
Stephen King. You ask me to describe Stephen King. Well, if I were to do it in one word, I would say this. Elephantine. And I don't mean that in terms of how large of a presence he has. in the fiction writing community, but rather in many of the stories I have of the author get-togethers we all have. Me, Stephen King, and Amy Tan were once very high on methamphetamines.
Okay.
Stephen had gone to a Chinese restaurant and only ordered egg rolls. He put all of them down his pants and asked Amy, would you like to join my Joy Luck Club?
And so Joy Luck Club was a metaphor.
Well, he was trying to get her to grab his penis. At which point he said, don't worry, I'll spill my mahjong tiles for you right now, and yanked it out.
Wait, so
Elephantine, Brian and Andrew, huge.
Now, when you say elephantine, you're talking about his manhood.
I would say that if Stanley Kubrick were to shoot it, he would use a Steadicam shot that would last over 20 minutes.
as he slowly panned back. All right,
slowly.
Now you mentioned Amy Tan, of course, of the Joy Luck Club.
Yes.
What's she like?
A real bitch. Don't like her.
You don't like her. It's
No.
It's odd to hear you speak so ill of another author.
Oh, the author Amy Tan. She's great. I meant some other bitch I know named Amy Tan as well.
I'm sorry. Andrew, do you
I
have any
got
other
confused. I'm very high, Brian.
I would love to know what advice you have for aspiring writers out there.
Aspiring writers, I do believe. Number one, you should go buy my Goosebumps novels and read all of them and write a book report
You say
on each one.
You say write a book, but clearly
A book report.
A little self-serving, but okay.
Double-spaced.
And so, what do you think of people who list you as an inspiration?
People who list me as an inspiration. Number
Sure.
one, you have to ask, what list? Is it lists of inspirations on athletics? Because I'm quite an athlete.
Are you?
I am.
Yeah, that's quite a claim to make. You say you're an athlete?
I'm a discus thrower.
You throw the discus.
I sit on top of my estate alone where I live. I climb out of my hot tub naked. I then hurl discs into the street for other people to pick up.
So you don't pick up your own discus?
No, I don't leave my home.
Now, I
live alone. I'm R.L. Stein.
Are you familiar with the work of that hot, young, erotic fiction superseller, Patricia Harkins Bradley?
She's a bitch.
Really? Oh, did you meet her?
Wait, who'd you say?
Patricia Harkins Bradley.
Sorry, I was thinking of Amy Tan. I have tan on the brain. Tan brain, I call it.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, R.L. Stone, it's been a real pleasure. I'm glad you visited us.
I live alone. I'm R.L. Stein.
All right, take care.
Who's got a nickel bag for Steiny? Stein gotta get high. End the stream for me.
I'm so
and
glad.
I'm leaving.
I'm so glad.
Just go switch.
There.
Do another shot.
All right, there. There's this other shot. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, R.L. Stein. He's an amazing piece of work, and I've never been happier that I left.
Oh, sorry, everybody. I have chocolate all over my face.
Is that what that was? That was amazing.
Someone just gave me a chocolate chip. And I smeared it on my face for no reason. Can somebody give me a napkin?
I'll tell you what, man. I've never been happier to have left the stream recording, and I'm going to stop recording it right now. That has to be in the episode, right?
Sure, why not?
Oh my God, come on. Dude.
I also need to leave because I promised somebody who will remain nameless that I'd leave after this show.
Show's still going
Andrew,
on.
thank you so much for hanging out.
Dude, good times. I'm glad.
Hey, thank you guys. Congratulations, guys. It's been exciting to watch your album climb and climb and climb. It's a thrill. I'm curious. I got to look right now. By the way, we're at 1,299 likes on my Facebook page. If somebody wanted to put us over to 1,300, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna unlike you just so that somebody else can. Somebody can freaking.
Yes. No, Brian, you've done enough. I like your quote. I'm glad I don't have cable, or I regret having cable.
Yeah, no, I totally screwed up. I meant to say it's the first time that I regret canceling cable, but I was so excited I wrote, it's the first time I regret having cable.
And it's still like the top quote on
Because it was
there.
the first
Brian
comment,
Brunswick.
like on that thing.
I know,
Because I
this
told
is-
Brian about the page before the promo aired.
Yeah.
And we were keeping it a secret, but I knew it was up. So I told Brian, hey, guess what? If you go to facebook.com/Don't Trust Andrew Main, you can see Andrew's page before anybody else sees it. And he immediately responds when nobody else knows about the page with, I regret having cable.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, dude. I was just so excited. Man. I was influenced by the works of this man right here.
Stein gotta get high. This is gonna end with Stein on this show, right?
Oh my God, I hope so.
Or his lawyers.
Or else Stein.
Or his lawyers.
And then promise me you're gonna have Ira Sockman right back.
Yes, we'll have our lawyer Iris Sockman get back to him.
Dear Mr. Sockman, where did you study law?
Oh my God,
I'm glad you asked.
Where are you licensed to practice?
you're doing great. You know,
By the way, Justin, you're about to be murdered by somebody standing behind you. Just want you to know that.
I was almost Padre. Yes, shit.
It's like a Goosebumps story.
That might be the best. I want an animated GIF. Exactly that moment, so bad, of Justin's genuine panic and of murder face Padre SJ slowly kneeling down.
He
amazing.
creates holy ghosts.
People are saying, what was it? The ghost of Reggie. It's Reggie's spirit.
Ah, it's Reggie of my imagination come to life and death.
Right, so there's that. All right, man.
So seriously, if you bought the album, we apologize that the R.L. Stein thing is screwed up, but you will be able to download it off iCloud. You can download that copy off brianschwood.com/Night Attack. It's on nsfwshow.com/album. Sorry about it getting screwed up, but we're extraordinarily happy everybody digs the album. And I will say this, Night Attack 3. There's already some
Oh my God!
draft tracks.
Can
in
we
the
hint?
works.
Can we hint at what happened?
No. Tamp it down.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna call.
I gotta get out of here. I love you guys.
I'm just gonna say the whole bit about the breakdancing contest on the Titanic, epic.
Here's what's great is like Justin and I are genuinely racking our brains trying to figure out when we did a bit about them. Like, this is what's great is like, I know that what happened was you said, let me say something so outrageous and stupid that would sound like it would be on one of their albums. And then our genuine reaction was like, which one was that? And then slowly figured out that you're messing with us.
And my genuine hope is that might inspire something.
We could do this. We'll work it into the next one. Number 52,
man. We're gonna crap on the top 50
We're gonna crap
of
all our
iTunes if
pants
we keep
all
going.
at
That's
once,
amazing.
everybody. Just watch.
Let me just say this. I know that like tomorrow or the next day, Amazon's price should be fixed. And if you're a fan of price fixing, as we are, then go ahead and take advantage of it by buying. If you want to buy a second copy or a gift copy, then you could buy it. You know, as long as it's number one on iTunes and number one on Amazon in its category, we're virtually guaranteed to be number one.
Also, huge thanks to the following people.
Yes.
Scott Johnson and Brian Ibbett and Kim Johnson for putting on Nerdtacular 13 and giving us the room that basically was the reason why we did this album in the first place. Oh man, who are the people on the podcast track?
Rob Krekel.
Rob Krekel, who totally fixed all the audio on the album.
Brant
Hughes. Brant Hughes. John Tilton. Oh man.
Jackie Hearn.
No, who's Moscroat? I can't remember his name because I'm blanking.
My scrote?
Moscroat. Who's the Frog Pants people in the audience? Let me know.
Moscroat. Who says that? Oh, you're talking about Brian?
Brian Dunaway. Brian Dunaway for putting on the podcasting track at DragonCon, giving us the room for
Nicole
the DragonCon
app. Purchases Satan.
OMG Chad for recording the DragonCon half as well. And most importantly, everybody who showed up for both of those, because like literally the only thing that's different about this album than the other ones aside from us, Nicole Spagnola, of course. Oh my effing God. All right. Can we record this?
Wait, all right. I think. All right, I pressed record. We'll see if that works. All right, ready.
All right. Tomorrow night, San Francisco, at a venue called The Office, I'll be emceeing a live power hour with Ali Spagnola. She will be in San Francisco. It's going to happen a day early than what it was that I talked about on last week's episode. It's going to be amazing. It's only $5 at the door. It's going to be an awesome time. So get your ass up off your couch. Come have a fun time. I'm going to talk and yell and scream, and you guys are going to have a good time, and we'll all laugh. Stein gotta get high. All right. Is there anybody else to think about this album?
I think the answer is yes. There's a lot of people, and we can't possibly get to them all.
Sure. But we love all of you. Thank you all for making this happen. And should we make the Billboard charts, and who knows, but should we, know this. As much as we like to joke about, what the Billboard charts mean, I don't know if in the history of the Billboard charts, there are a lot of people that have two number one comedy albums in the same year. Like, I don't know. Oh, Veronica Belmont, of course, who did moral support for when Daphne was on stage.
Yeah, no, she was there supporting. She helped. She let bygones be bygones and made sure that Daphne could make an appearance.
I was going, Veronica Belmont had 2 comedy albums in the Billboard charts? Like, wow, she's talented.
She's good.
So thank you guys. It does mean a lot. And we'll see where it goes on Billboard, but know that it's gigantic. I love you guys.
Yeah, elephant.
Yeah, my
That's
respect for you guys is hinging on that.
All right, bye. Shutting down the stream. Love you guys.